What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry.
I love your YouTube voice. Your YouTube voice is fire.
I would like to say that I've been working on it, but really it just comes out whatever. But
it's natural. It's the charm that it has.
But yeah, thank you. I'm often described as charming. But anyway, I'm really excited for this video. Obviously, Lud, you're here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ludwig. I'm the fastest growing Twitch streamer, here with the fastest growing YouTuber, right?
That's right. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Fastest growing Pokemon YouTuber, probably.
Just YouTuber in general.
Just YouTuber in general, yeah.
Close.
And actually, guys, Ludwig is the world's fastest masher. So we have a professional gamer on our hands here.
There's a guy who beat me. Okay,
we don't know, dude. He had
Nobody knows about. He lives far away.
Where does he live?
He goes to a different school.
Yeah, she's super nice. She's great. We talk all the time, but yeah, she's in Canada. Yeah. But yeah, so Lud, actually, and since we're talking about growth, I think we should give an intro to how we know each other, which is I was watching a Melee stream way back in I think 2017, right? I think it was around then. And Ludwig was commentating, and I was like, this guy's super funny. So I DM'd him, and I was like, hey, dude, just wanted to say really good job. I really enjoyed your commentary. And now here we are, all these years later, on YouTube.com.
Yeah, you were super nice. And now people don't even know I play Melee or commentated Melee.
No, they have to know.
No, so many people don't know.
What?
I'm over it. Whatever.
That's
Whatever.
insulting.
It's just 5 years of my life. Just 5 years of my life. Well, it mattered.
Well, we know, and my viewers now know. So, anyway, enough about us. Let's talk about the team that we're using today. So, the way that, I was just telling Ludwig, the way that I think this is going to work is we'll just walk through this team. Some of you have seen this on the channel before. However, I do want to say that this team, I used it twice, and it didn't do that well on when I was using it, and people were like, wow, Wolfey is so bad, his teams are so bad. The key piece of my team, this Colossal, had no EVs. It had no EVs on the team, so, I kept being outsped by stuff that it wasn't, and just dying, and, it wasn't doing any damage, and so this is the first video with properly EV trained Colossal, so so I'm excited for that. But yeah, basically the way that this team works, Lud, is, and just stop me at any time if anything doesn't make sense or if you have any questions.
Run it. No, I get it.
Got you. So the way that this works is Colossal has an ability called Steam Engine, and the way that it works is if it gets hit by a fire or a water type move, it becomes 4 times as fast. It reaches its maximum speed stat, which is extremely, extremely fast because we've trained ours in speed. So for example, the fastest Pokemon in the format has 214 speed stat, without the fastest Pokemon without modifiers, that's 214, and Colossal hits 80 times 4, which is almost 400, I think, unless I'm crazy.
Jesus Christ. It's 320, right?
Yeah, 328, I guess, if I'm doing math properly, but yeah, so it's very, very fast. And it also holds an item called the Weakness Policy, which if it gets hit by a super effective move, for example, a water type move, then it becomes twice as strong effectively. So basically what we're saying is...
Both are boosted?
Both are boosted. So we're only using special here, but yeah. So, well, actually, our attack doubles, our special attack doubles, and our speed quadruples. But we're only using special attack, so it's really just... it's really just special attack and speed. We don't need to worry about attack. But we become very fast and very strong very quickly, is the point.
This reminds me of your Lucario team.
Exactly, it's a similar concept where you have it's like setup and then sweep. So this
is that
the
big
sweeper.
In Gen 8, where you just you keep hitting yourself to get more powerful.
Kind of I think it has some usage every year, but this, I would say there's some Pokemon this generation that specifically benefit from that, and also I think when a format is new and people are still kind of figuring out what to use, I personally like to use teams that they kind of have a set strategy, so it's not just because some teams they're called good stuffs, and it's just a bunch of good Pokemon that work well together. But if you're newer to the game, it can be confusing as to when you bring what. So I like to have teams on this channel so far that are kind of a set strategy. So if you don't know what to bring, you can just go with your main strategy.
I see.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I've been building. Obviously, you're
line.
Exactly. So obviously you're a really advanced Pokemon player, so we don't usually do this for you, but for the viewer's sake, I thought it would be nice.
I have one goal, all right? One simple goal. I want to either beat Hugo Gonzalez 86 or Alpha Rad.
Okay.
Right? I want to be able to beat both their asses. Can this team do it?
It depends. I'm gonna say it depends on what they on what they use. But I would say let's see.
Alfred used the team you showed him.
Honestly, that one depends on how you guys play. 100%. That one's end up playing. But yeah, I also feel like with teams, like some teams will feel right and some teams will feel wrong. So we can mess around with this and just see like how it feels. It's just like a feeling thing. Anyway, we were talking about Colossal, right? And we were thinking like, all right, the problem is that Colossal is super weak to the water type, right? Which is what you need to activate this strategy. So how we're gonna get around that is we've got this Weavile here with Surf, and Weavile, it's do you know what like physical and special attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a pro.
Wolf, come on.
I was a redundant question.
I've done 7 Nuzlocke. I should learn something about the game.
Right. Sorry, that was very rude. I apologize. But the way that basically Weavile's super weak on its special attack, and Surf in doubles is actually a pretty weak move because it's just weaker in doubles than in singles, and so if we use Surf,
wait, why? It just is.
So
like
if you
does less damage.
So yeah, this is really cool. So if you use a move that hits multiple targets, like Surf or Rock Slide or Earthquake, in singles, like let's use Earthquake. That's the easy number. So Earthquake is 100 power, right?
Yeah.
However, in doubles, they wanted to make sure those moves weren't like just super overpowered, right? Because if you hit one Pokemon for 100 and you hit 2 Pokemon, it does 100 each of them. That's like a little bit busted, right? So what they did in order to balance it was they added a damage reduction. So if a Pokemon would hit multiple Pokemon or targets multiple Pokemon, that move is only 75% as strong. So Earthquake, instead of being 2 100 base power moves, is 2 75 base power moves.
Does it reduce further if you hit your own teammate?
No, it only does 3.
Is that in the regular game?
Well, yeah, it is, but most of the regular game is like single battles, so like it wouldn't really apply because like if you use Earthquake in singles, like like you're playing against like a random not NPC and you hit it with Earthquake, like you're only targeting one Pokemon, so the damage reduction doesn't activate. Basically, whenever you use an attack, the game checks am I targeting one Pokemon here or 2, and since you're mostly playing like 1-on-1, then it wouldn't apply. So most people don't know about that.
I used Rock Slide against Raihan, and now I know it's the game's fault and not my fault. So I lost my Ferrothorn.
No, Ferrothorn's so good too.
It was the game's fault.
It was the game's fault.
I couldn't have done anything.
That was a hard gym leader as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Also,
just saying that.
Ludwig is doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sword. It's your first playthrough, right?
Yeah, it's gonna end badly.
I'm a little worried.
You're already predicting that I'm gonna fail.
No, I fully believe in you. I said to Lud, listen, Lud, you're a lot better than I am when it comes to this whole Pokemon thing. But
okay.
But I did wipe out on the final the final battle. Like I had a lot of trouble there, so I just wanted to warn you that it was hard for me. So just be prepared.
Let me ignore that dark reality. So I Surf, and it'll do only 75% of 90, which is obviously.
Yep.
And it won't do much because it's special, and then I'm boosted up.
Exactly.
But okay. But yeah. You put them out off rip, right? Like, what if they have a Dracovish on their team? They'll probably auto counter and have them out in front.
So the cool thing about there's 2 things about Dracovish because Dracovish is really strong. So there's 2 things around this. We gave Weavile. Wait, how do I see it? We gave it the choice scarf item, which makes it very very fast because I think Weavile is the fastest like Surf Pokemon that doesn't do any damage. Like I think Dragapult might get it, but yeah, basically like with the scarf, you're guaranteed to be moving first before almost like the whole field. And in this generation, when we Surf ourselves, then the speed change happens immediately. So if they have a Dracovish, we can like Dynamax and then hit them with like the +2 attack, +2 max Rockfall, and just try and KO them in one shot.
So it changes the priority even after the turn started.
Right, which it didn't used to do. This is a new change.
Filthy.
Right, so that's why because if the speed didn't update, like if it behaved like it used to behave, then this strategy would probably be pretty bad because you'd be so slow with Colossal.
Yeah.
But now like Pokemon like Excadrill, which like are really fast in the sand. Weavile will outspeed Excadrill in the sand. Surf will like break a Focus Sash, and then Colossal will outspeed Excadrill as well. So you can just immediately wipe out the fastest thing in the metagame with this combination because Weavile and Colossal become so fast with their item and ability respectively.
Okay, now I like this. Now I like this a lot.
So that's the central strategy. The rest of the team's kind of built around that. We have Gastrodon here, like we mentioned. Like water types are kind of scary because Colossal's so weak to them. So Gastrodon's ability is Storm Drain. If you switch it, it's like okay in singles, but it's much better in doubles. So the way that it works is this actually synergizes really well. So if your opponent uses a water type attack, let's say we have Gastrodon and Colossal on the field, okay?
Yeah.
and the opponent tries to use like Hydro Pump into Colossal, Storm Drain will redirect that attack into Gastrodon, have it take no damage, and gives Gastrodon a special attack boost. So like, and that's for all water type moves. So if you try to use a water type move and Gastrodon is on the field, as long as it's like not like a move like Surf or Muddy Water that hits multiple Pokemon, Gastrodon will draw that attack in. So it's like a free. Basically, Gastrodon protects Colossal from all water type attacks, or most water type attacks, I should say.
Okay, that's also filthy.
Right, and the other thing is we still have Surf on Weavile, so if we want to, we can use Surf to boost our own Gastrodon as well. If you're following, yeah.
Well, okay, all right, look. Pretend I'm a child here. This
Right,
team
right.
seems fucking broken.
Well, it is-
Sorry, excuse me. Seems freaking broken.
Right.
Demonetized.
Demonetized, goodbye.
What is that? Okay, so where are they weak?
So,
What is my eye?
let's see. So the team is it can be tough against when the opponent has Whimsicott and they'll use like speed. They'll use Tailwind, and it's the same thing as Colossal. It will now update mid-turn. So like if they use Tailwind and then they have something even faster than Excadrill, then that's one way they can outspeed Colossal, or even worse, Weavile, because Weavile's really frail. So like because of that, if they can outspeed Weavile, it's probably not going to live it's not going to survive like one hit. So you kind of need to hope. Like versus Whimsicott, you have to adapt a little bit.
Okay.
You're gonna like
So
the
the
strategy.
Weavile straight up won't be faster than Whimsicott?
Well, no, Weavile is faster than everything, but Whimsicott uses a move called Tailwind, which doubles the partner's speed immediately. So there's some Pokemon that will, thanks to Tailwind, immediately doubling their speed. Like, because Whimsicott will use its attack to use Tailwind, so that's like not really a threat. But a Pokemon like Max Speed Arcanine, for example, is fast enough that like it can outspeed, and then its Fire type will let it KO Weavile in one hit. So you have to watch out for Whimsicott specifically.
Okay.
And do you know about Trick? You know about Trick Room, right?
Oh yeah,
You're right.
Know.
Right, of course. So Trick Room is another thing where like Trick Room teams will often have like a more dedicated setup. So like they'll kind of like sacrifice one of their Pokemon to get Trick Room up and then try and like win from there. And because in Trick Room faster Pokemon are actually slower, Colossal is kind of like it's kind of awkward in Trick Room. So that's another thing you have to watch out for.
Okay.
However, we've got some tricks to kind of mitigate those problems. So one of them is Togekiss. Togekiss's ability makes basically in this situation, makes Air Slash. So if you use Air Slash, and I'm sure you know this, but if you use Air Slash with normally, it's a 30% chance to flinch.
Yeah.
If you use it with Togekiss, it's a 60% chance to flinch. Why? And Thunder Wave is a 25% chance not to attack as well every turn permanently. And Follow Me will redirect all attacks into Togekiss. So one thing you can do with this team is kind of set up your Colossal and then play defensive for a turn and bring in your Togekiss, and then use Follow Me to protect Colossal while it just powers up or like fires off super strong moves.
I see. And it's more like just because you can do Follow Me, Protect, and then kind of annoy them.
Exactly. You can Follow Me and attack so that like they can't, like they're trying to get rid of your Colossal because that's what's doing damage. But while they're trying to hit Colossal, you're forcing them to target Togekiss instead.
Okay, all right, hold up. Follow the math here. If you Thunder Wave someone, then you Air Slash them with a 60% chance of flinch, is that an 85% chance to not work?
No, because the way the probabilities work, basically they have a 40% chance of attacking through the Air Slash, like because they have 60% chance of flinching. So it's 40% times 75%. So it's like I think a little bit.
So 30?
Yeah,
30%.
Yeah, 30% exactly. That's right.
Okay, I'm an English major. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Bear with me. Look, I just add them together. It makes sense.
I'm a data science major, and you just got the probability
basic math.
Well, you're faster than me. So, but yeah, there's two more Pokemon, and then we'll play because I know that's
okay.
That's the real goal here. But here's another cool thing. So Excadrill, super cool mon. This is one of the best Pokemon. Its ability, Sandrush, says if I'm in Sandstorm, I'm twice as fast, meaning it's like one of the fastest things in the game right now. And you might notice nothing on the team actually activates the Sandstorm, like on this team, except Colossal when it Dynamaxes. Its Rock move sets Sandstorm. So Fire sets Sun to weaken water attacks, and Rock sets Sandstorm to boost Excadrill, and Rock boosts Colossal special defense. So the typings here are really nice for this Pokemon, and that's why you run Excadrill, because like you can kind of open them up with Colossal, do a lot of damage, and even if you don't win, you can try and sweep with Excadrill in the back.
I see. Are these moves mostly here to be used in their Dynamax form?
Well, most of the time you're Dynamaxing Colossal on this team, though you don't have to.
Yeah.
I would say no. I would say they just kind of it's less that you're using them for the Dynamax, and it's more like the Dynamax effects tend to be really nice on this team.
Okay.
So it kind of is like natural synergy that works out. And the very last Pokemon is Weezing. Weezing's ability.
You love this guy.
I really like this guy. I wanted to try him out.
Obsessed with him.
I really like him.
He's hype. He is cool.
He's super cool. You know how neutralizing gas works, turning off all the abilities?
Hey, I seen the vid.
Right. So he's super cool. I haven't quite figured out how to use him, so maybe you can help like educate me here, but he's just like
yeah, man. That's a good idea. Hey, give me tips on Melee next time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey man, I got a nice Ganon. I don't know. But yeah, so basically Weezing's here. He's really disruptive. Haven't quite figured out how to use him yet, so maybe like basically there's some teams that really rely on their abilities, so you can use him there, but the problem is that this team also really relies on the abilities, as you might have noticed. So but yeah, it's a cool Pokemon, so you know, there's some I've definitely brought him before.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's the team. I know there's a lot.
That's more like Ash bringing Pikachu.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just like kind of like, oh well, I guess we're bringing Pikachu now. But yeah,
all right, cool. Yeah. It makes general sense. I think I get the game plan.
Yeah. Do you have any questions? Or you want to just jump into it?
I think I'm ready to run it.
I think you're gonna. So I do want to warn you. Unfortunately, you can't go down in tiers. So we're currently like ranked really high, which is a little annoying because like I mean, for you it's probably fine, but for my other guests, like it could be, you know, like it could be nice to start at like more like.
I see. You're concerned that some of your guests might not have the level of intelligence required.
Right.
For your rank.
Exactly. Well, it's just.
But you're not concerned about that with me, right?
No, of course not. No. It's just that like the opponent, like this team, it's very satisfying to just blow through somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. But we're ranked 205th in the world right now, which is pretty good considering. Like
that's badass.
Yeah. So like, and it's cool that they show you that in the game because that's new for Pokemon as well.
Yeah, the world's big, man.
The world's pretty big. A lot of people playing Pokemon out there.
I remember. You're filthy at the game. Let me just preface that. But I remember I watched your video on the final Dracovish team.
Right.
And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I wonder how he does. And he just lose 2. I'm like, all right, true. Happens.
Right. Okay, so this person's number 60 in the world, which is a lot better than us. And they have this is a hard Trick Room team, which is not our best matchup.
We're going to get toasted.
We're probably going to get toasted. So I think for this one, I'll pick the Pokemon for the first game, and then you can try for the second game.
Sure.
So this team, they're probably going to lead Indeedee and Hatterene to set Trick Room, and they'll most likely have Torkoal in the back. So the problem is that Indeedee and Hatterene are really hard to stop from setting up Trick Room. There's just like a very strong combination. So I think actually what could be cool to do here is, so we're going to try something a little like cheeky, where we're going to actually use Gastrodon. Do we want to do that? Because one thing we can do here is we can basically use Weavile to help set up Gastrodon and make Gastrodon really strong, and then use Gastrodon to boost like our special defense to make it even stronger. And we're almost out of time, so I think we have to do that now that I mention it. In the back, so I'm leaving Weavile. This is a weird team composition that doesn't function like they're my opponents. That doesn't function like most normal teams because it's Trick Room, so it's like you need a really specific strategy to deal with it. I think we'll bring Togekiss in the back. We're gonna try the way that you beat these kind of teams is. I kind of want to bring Weezing, honestly. No,
you love Weezing.
We're gonna bring Colossal.
Your Ash Ketchum. You can bring your Pikachu if you want.
Colossal's better. So the way that how we're gonna win this game is we want to Trick Room is really really because they're very bulky and they're very powerful. However, if we can survive kind of the onslaught, if we can survive basically for 5 turns, we should be able to win.
It should be GG.
Because then they'll lose their advantage and we can capitalize from there. So it's just a question of can we make it through these first like 5 turns of Trick Room.
So you're kind of sacking your Weavile in a way because you're going to need your...
Did not expect that.
How does this change things?
So Trevenant it's grass type, unlike Hatterene, which is psychic type, and because it's grass type, it super threatens our Gastrodon, which makes things a bit harder to say the least. Let's see. We have... Oh, actually, no, we're okay. We're actually super okay. I have got an idea.
Okay, I trust.
Don't worry, lad. Okay, so... what would you like to do here? Sorry,
what would I like to do? I mean, look, I thought the Surf on the Gastrodon, can you kill the Trevenant in one shot?
So the Indeedee's not going to let us kill the Trevenant, but what we can do is we can Dynamax, and Max Quake is going to make us bulkier, which will help us for the rest of the game.
And you think you'll survive?
Yeah, I think
4x.
Well, I think this turn Trevenant wants to set up rather than actually attack, if that makes sense. Like, it wants to set the Trick Room up. If they attack Gastrodon, it's not that bad for us.
Okay, all right.
So you want to do that?
Yeah, trust.
So
yeah, right.
Sorry, I'm not trying to. It's tough because for this team, like, yeah.
Look, we're going up against the 60th in the world here.
Right.
I just want to walk away with the W and pretend I was like, Misty in the anime.
Right. So my plan, I'll walk you through while we're watching the animations. My plan is we're going to try and use Togekiss to stall out this Trick Room. So next turn, what I was thinking is, like, we can protect our Gastrodon, who is now, like, stronger and bulkier. And then using that momentum... oh, they actually didn't follow me. Using that momentum, we can try and stall out the Trick Room. Like, it'll take them a couple turns to get through Togekiss, for example. Weavile's very weak.
Yeah, Weavile's pathetic.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Why was that ooh?
So they basically lowered we made our Gastrodon stronger, and then they made our Gastrodon weaker. But it's okay.
I see.
Don't worry too
But you
much
can do
about
it again, right? If you wanted to, really?
We could, yeah. So now Trick Room is up, which makes things a little harder. But we actually...
Sure.
These Pokemon on the field are kind of defensive, so we actually don't want to... We kind of want to leave them around. Like, we don't want to KO and DD right away. All right, Lud, we got 4 turns left. Do you think we can make it through?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, do you go to Togekiss off rip?
I think we do, because Weavile's locked into Surf, and we're kind of just a sitting duck at this point.
And you're just perma-max quaking to bulk up?
So this turn is up to you. So what we can do is we can actually waste another turn. Even though we're using our Dynamax, we can protect ourselves.
You should easy max guard, yeah. 100%.
That's what I'm thinking, because, like, we actually... These Pokemon they have on the field are their setup Pokemon. So if we KO them, they get to go into their sweeper for free. If that makes sense. And then once their sweeper's in, it's, like, much harder for us to stall out.
I see.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. Or because otherwise, yeah. Okay, it's just how it works.
Mm-hmm. And both these Pokemon they have on the field are pretty, like, they're not very strong, so they're not good against Togekiss either. So
Would Hammer would have killed?
I think no, because we've got a berry that weakens it, but it would have done a lot. And the thing is, Wood Hammer is not very effective on Togekiss, so, like, neither of these Pokemon can deal with Togekiss very easily. So what would you like to do?
Are you gonna go for? Because we need to wait it out. All right, so we can't air slash a Trevenant and kill it, because then it's so you need to follow me. And then I'm assuming you're gonna bulk with Max Quake.
I think that's a good idea because Max Zone doubles.
Or you could gamble Max Guard, 50% chance.
But because we're using Follow Me, we're not under pressure from the Wood Hammer. That's
All right, see, these are my short sights that make me lose to the 60th best player in the world.
Not ever yet. You want to Max Quake, so it's not very effective on Trevenant, so I think we should hit in GD.
Yeah. Well, it did a little less than half, right? So
yeah, so we probably
right.
Oh, they switch. Okay, so now Gastrodon's not as threatened anymore, which is nice. This is probably going to be their Dynamax Pokemon. They probably want to use Torkoal here. However,
if we used it on the Trevenant, it would have been filthy, dude.
That would have been so good.
God,
I'm really sorry. Oh, they doubled.
Oh, another fire type.
Oh no, that's immune. Oh no,
toasted us. Okay.
They play well. That's what you expect from the 60th best player in the world, right?
Yeah. So that turn was basically null. But we have a follow me up. And how many turns are left? 2?
I think 2 turns, of Trick Room. So, yeah, we can actually check. It will tell us. So we have 2 turns of Trick Room. Yeah, the sun is up.
So I think look, don't you just don't use Protect on the Togekiss? That's a freebie. And then you just Earth Power the Torkoal.
I like that a lot. So they could use a Grass move on our Gastrodon with They could use Solar Beam. However, first of all, I think we'll definitely survive it. And second of all, if they use Solar Beam and we use Follow Me with Togekiss, then they'll... Oh, they didn't Dynamax. That's really good for us. They might go for Eruption. Yep, that was a great play, Lud. So like if you were at the beginner level play there was to just use Follow Me, but now like, oh my god, that's strong. Basically because
that's strong. That did nothing.
Well, we resisted that, and we have a special defense boost from the first Max Quake. Oh my god, that did so much.
Oh, that was juice.
Lud, that was a good play.
Ooh, what a fire turn!
That was a super good play.
Okay.
So
wait, does Volt Switch not work if it's protected? So he's stuck.
Exactly. So now they're stuck. So,
Wolf, it is our time to capitalize.
We are doing So they're almost out of Trick Room, and again, if we get them out of Trick Room, they're going to be in big trouble. So, here's what I'm thinking, Lud, and let me know if this sounds good to you.
Okay.
I was thinking we could go Colossal here because they only have their only way of resetting Trick Room is using the Trevenant, which is weak to fire, and they have Sun Up, and Colossal's Heat Wave will ignore in DD. Like, so they can't follow me, because Heat Wave hits both targets.
Yeah, run it.
And then with Gastrodon, you can attack here, but it's safer to protect. So it depends on, do you want to gamble and go for
No,
Earth
no,
Power?
Hondo P protect.
I think so, too.
We gotta wait out the Trick Room.
Exactly.
And there's a chance they use. Is there a chance to use a fire move or a water move?
There's a very good chance they use a fire move. There's also a very good chance they use a grass, or yeah, they try to hit Gastrodon here. I'm really surprised they're not Dynamaxing. I wonder what they're saving it for. Maybe Rotom.
It's good to have it late, right?
It's good to have it late, yeah. So like right now they have it and we don't, but if you wait too long, then it can be trouble. Great protect, by the way.
The protects are filthy.
Right. And now, so the reason why it's good we brought in Colossal, that's okay, because now, if they go into Trevenant, then they'll get KO'd by Heat Wave, and they can't stop it. And if they go into Indeedee, the Psychic terrain that they set up earlier, which makes them, like, stronger, now that's out of play, because the terrain is, if they bring it in, then the terrain will end. So that you've kind of pinned them, in a sense.
But the Trick Room's going to end next turn, right?
Trick Room has, once they switch something in, Trick Room ends. So now it's our turn to kind of fire back.
Well, but we didn't buff up our Colossal.
We didn't buff up Colossal, but they did it a little bit for us because they set the sun for us.
Okay.
That's a weird.
Is he still going to be faster than these Pokemon? I mean,
so yeah, because these are really slow. So
sure.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely faster than them.
All right.
So what would you like to do here?
Does Heat Wave hit both?
Hits both and probably kills both.
Okay,
if I had to guess.
Okay. Then Heat Wave.
And then with Gastrodon. This one's kind of up to you.
Does Earth Power hit both?
Earth Power hits both. The Scald hits both. Well, Earth Power is not very effective on Trevenant.
But shouldn't Trevenant die from the Heat Wave?
I think it will. Scald is good in case you're thinking like. Scald is good in case the Trevenant has a berry. Because it can burn. Up. You want to Scald? Yeah. You want to hit? Who do you want to hit? Torkoal or Trevenant?
Trevenant, right? Trevenant.
Yeah, I like Trevenant there. I mean, there's a chance.
Should be a dead man.
Like, there's a chance they switch out Torkoal. Oh, that's interesting. So they're trying to survive the hit using Dynamax. However, that's not.
Who do they Dynamax?
They Dynamax probably Trevenant to try and survive.
Yeah.
Oh, Torkoal. I have no idea what's going on.
It wasn't Torkoal at like 20 HP and it's percentage based, so he's literally a dead man.
I think
he's slower.
It might be able to live the Heat Wave, but I'm not sure.
Oh, God, if he lives, this is filthy. But this seems dumb as all hell.
Oh no, that's okay. I mean, because I think it will live actually, because it becomes so bulky. Although, I don't know, dude.
Let's find out.
I think it will live, but I'm not sure that actually. Yeah, it lives. That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
We should hit the Torkoal.
Earth Power hit both, right?
Earth Power hit both. Yeah, I thought
Earth Powered.
It has Max Quake. All right, that was not great. However, now we get to play my favorite game.
What is that game?
That game is use
Wait out Dynamax?
No, that game is called use Air Slash so the opponent can't move ever. It's a very fun game.
Cool. Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah.
The Hugo 86 game.
So let's go Togekiss here.
Togekiss still gonna be faster than these two.
So yeah, these two are super slow. All your Pokemon outspeed these two. So we just don't want to let them get Trick Room back up. So, Lud, what we have to do here is we have to flinch them with Air Slash.
Yeah.
It's a tree.
So just do it.
And then we learned our lesson. Let's kill the Torkoal.
Earth Power.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy Torkoal Earth Power.
And if we flinch here, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Although I think what they're doing probably with Trevenant is it's probably like Trevenant has this ability where it can recover its berries. Oh my god.
What is this guy's crazy?
This guy is crazy, but it's. I mean, losing Colossals put us in a bad.
He's going to Rotom, right?
Yeah,
so this is not going to work now.
Yeah. We did it in the wrong order. We scalded in the wrong turn, and then yeah. However,
that's not too bad though, because they lose their Dynamax.
Yeah, they lost their Dynamax. Oh my god, they did nothing. But that's how it works.
My man, why did that do nothing?
They've boosted their. I guess they're really bulky, and they've boosted their special defense. But I'm still surprised at how little that did.
Is it worth... Oh, he's probably going to protect himself, right? Like, realistically.
He's not that threatened by us, so he might not. I don't know. This one's kind of up to you.
Well, like, realistically, like, if we do an Air Slash and a Water, it would kill.
This thing is super strong, so or bulky, so I think it will not kill. It also almost certainly has, like, this berry that will heal it. So, the safe play is probably to Air Slash the Trevenant. But the problem is...
there any sense... the Rotom's dangerous for the Togekiss,
for the Togekiss,
right?
exactly, yeah. We don't really have good ways through the Rotom either, now that we've lost Colossal.
You would Air Slash?
I would say either Air Slash or Protect. Which one do you want?
I would Protect. I think he's 100% going for... Because he just protected last one, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, he didn't, but yeah, he did.
I think he's going to do it.
Who do you want to Scald? You want to Scald the Rotom? Try and get a burn?
We gotta hurt the Rotom.
Yeah,
get a burn? Bink and burn. Why not? We deserve it.
We do deserve
We've
it.
been good boys.
Oh, that Torkoal play was actually really good. Okay, they did not protect, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we're still...
No, that was
okay.
good. That was good. We lived. Togekiss.
Oh my god.
What?
I thought they were going to go for Trick Room, but they've decided not to. Oh, Gastrodon, no.
Our play was bad. Our play was...
Oh, they crit.
It was bad.
Oh.
It was a bad play.
That was a big crit.
We shouldn't have done it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I think we can still... We're, like, so close, we just can't get through the Rotom is the problem. The Rotom's really problematic here. Oh, Trevenant is very good.
Alright, who's our last mon?
We've got Weavile. So Weavile is a good last mon to have here. We just, honestly...
We could easy kill the Trevenant, but yeah, how do you kill the Rotom?
The Rotom's a real problem here. Like, if we can get through the Rotom, well, like, everything else, Loot gets KO'd by Weavile. However, how do we get through the Rotom is the question. So... You want to know what the big brain play here is, actually?
Yeah, I'd love it.
So we could, what you could do here is you could just go for the KO on the Trevenant. However, then Rotom has more turns to attack. So I think what you actually want to do here is you want to Air Slash the Trevenant, go for the flinch to like keep it on the field, and then use your Dark type move into Rotom, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Because it does the most damage.
Because it does the most damage, and that like we're basically just praying that
This
this 2-hit
locked
KOs.
to it, right?
Yeah, now we can't switch moves. Oh, that did 0. That's not great.
Much.
That did not do much. However, that didn't do too much either.
Yeah, that's good.
We just need a flinch.
Any
Or a crit.
flinchers?
Any flinchers?
Big flinch. Big flinch.
Big flinch. I think Rotom could take one more
How many
Thunderbolt.
berry this guy have?
This one, it has this ability where it'll restore its own berry. Flinch, flinch, flinch. There we go.
Buried. Oh!
That's okay. That's okay.
That won't kill. What? 2 berries in 1 turn?
Yeah, it's just. I guess that's the strategy here. They use Torque in the Sun Lud, which we don't have Sun anymore, but in the Sun it always works.
Should we just double on Rotom then?
Air Slash won't kill. I think we
What's
should.
the Trevenant gonna do?
I think. Well, if it says Trick Room, we'll definitely lose. So we have to. I think we have to flinch it.
Okay.
I think we should just do the same play again, and we're just gonna hope that the Rotom is like scarfed, because if the Rotom
Think a
is
crit?
or yeah, crit would be huge. Oh, it's not citrus. Actually, okay, if we live this and we get the flinch, we actually can win.
It's gonna be.
I'm shocked that KO'd. I think based on the first one, we should have lived that. Listen, you were one. I guess we would have lost either way. But if that I know that we didn't get any KOs, but we were very close. Because if we had,
we didn't get any KOs.
we were so. Because if that turn had gone, like if Togekiss had survived and we flinched, I'm sorry.
No.
But we were like,
I thought one got KO'd in the process.
No, we were so close. We were actually so close. Like
no business
if that turn determined the game, because if we won that, if that turn had gone our way, if Togekiss had survived and we'd flinched the Trevenant, then we not 100%, but it would have been very difficult to lose from there. I think we definitely could have won from there, but we did not. That did not happen.
But number 60 takes another one down. That's fine. That's fine because look, we weren't even able to do what we were here.
That's right. That's right. So this time you're gonna pick the team regardless. I'm happy to answer any questions, but I feel bad because that was such a
that was great.
specific
That was a
matchup.
learning experience. Oh, I dropped your rank.
It's okay. I'm always dropping my rank. I don't know how I got this high in the first place.
Probably
Ash. Okay, 1275.
No reason I could think of why.
Lud, we got
Ash.
this. Yeah.
Oh,
And it's not a Trick Room. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is your matchup, dude. I believe.
This is our dream team, right? Ooh, a Dracovish.
Dracovish and the Grimmsnarl is a little scary, but I think we're gonna be fine.
Okay.
We just have to. Yeah.
Look, we gotta run what we're here to run.
Yeah.
We needed the people to see it, so it's Weavile and it's Colossal.
That's right.
In the back, I kind of want Wheezing.
Okay, you want Wheezing?
No, I just say that because you like him.
This is not his best matchup, but
I would think that it would be pretty good. I think Togekiss is pretty fire.
You want to use Togekiss?
I like Togekiss. I'm a Togekiss man. Isn't it Gastrodon better than?
They're both
You're
pretty good
kind of
here.
feeling extra, maybe.
So Gastrodon is nice because it protects us from Dracovish, but there's other ways around Dracovish as well. And they might not even bring it. So basically, Gastrodon is pretty good against Dracovish, and it's not amazing versus everything else. However,
okay.
And then Excadrill is better against Excadrill is like a good sweeper, but Excadrill's better offensively. Gastrodon's better defensively.
Bring the Excadrill, man.
Cool.
Why wouldn't we have a Dracovish on this team?
I felt bad because like everyone was using Dracovish, and then everyone was like, I don't know. Like I figured
You started it.
I did start it, but then I was like, everyone was complaining to me like, Wolf, please, no more Dracovish. Like we can't play it on every team. So yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I wanted to show multiple
Sucks.
teams.
You discovered it, and now you can't use it.
I didn't necessarily I would say I popularized it. I didn't necessarily discover it.
It was like the first man to eat an apple. It was
right.
you.
Isaac Newton.
You were
me.
Isaac
I'm
Newton,
the
the man
Isaac
who
Newton.
discovered apples.
That's right. Now, Lud, I don't want to speak too soon, but that's a very good lead for us.
Yeah, it's really good for us.
Probably, depending on what they do.
The guy on the right, it looks insane.
He's scary. They're actually
He looks
both
like
scary.
Like a goblin enemy boss. Like a
That's
mini
what he
boss.
is.
Look, surf off rip.
Surf off rip, and then what would you like to do here?
I mean, don't you Dynamax?
You do Dynamax, great, and then
you use whichever one will kill.
So Max Flare is the
Rockfall?
strongest. Max Flare will
Max
probably
Flare's
kill. Yeah, it depends on what the Grimmsnarl does, but which
you
one?
sounded more scared of the Grimmsnarl.
Grimmsnarl is supportive, but it's really good at supporting. Duraludon is more offensive and it's pretty frail. But the thing is, so like, Duraludon's threatening damage, but Grimmsnarl's more annoying overall. However, I'm not convinced you can KO the Grimmsnarl if it uses Light Screen. So if you use it into Duraludon, you'll probably get the kill. So it's kind of like, do you want to start chipping away at the thing that's...
Well, wait, why would he be able to put up a light screen? Does light screen have priority?
His ability gives him priority. Sorry.
Oh, it's that dumb ability that
Prankster.
gives you like... Yeah, that's the one. All right, then yeah, let's go with Duraludon.
Yeah. So
Give
Duraludon's
a light
cool.
screen up.
Oh.
Wait, how do you say it?
I think I'm saying it around. I think you're saying it correctly.
So this ain't gonna kill.
This ain't gonna kill, but it's gonna do some damage. It's more damage than you would expect, I think.
Sandstream's the ability that makes our Excadrill really fast, right?
Exactly. Although we did just overwrite that, but that's fine because they probably also have their Excadrill in the back.
Do heat? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And like the thing is, so even if they Thunder Wave us, which would be a little annoying, it's not actually that bad because we're still twice as fast even when Thunder Waved. So you'll still have
It's
speed.
only
and still
half
see.
in this gen, right?
It's only half in this gen. That's right. Let's see what Grimmsnarl does. That's the real question. Light Screen. Okay.
Good call.
Good call. Good call. The thing is, though, and actually that like switch wasn't that great for them in the end. Oh my god, that's 4 times super effective, dude. That's what they just did.
Hey, that's a big 28.
That's a big 28.
Give him some respect on that Weavile. He's doing a lot.
And now we have Eevee, so now they're actually in trouble.
What is this? He's
So they've also got the weakness policy. However, I
Okay,
think
okay.
even through light screen, because you set the sun, which is good. Now Tyranitar gets more bulky in the sand, and you just overwrote the sand.
I thought that'd do more though.
It's okay. I actually thought it would do less. I think that's actually really good because now you have your grass move, which is super effective.
So do we have to switch out Weavile?
Weavile's not doing anything here at the moment. So then, like, he's also not under pressure, so you kind of get a free switch into whatever you want.
Is there any scenario where you should surf twice and then be so ripped?
We won't get any stronger anymore if we keep surfing, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
We've already maxed
okay,
speed.
okay.
It's only the first
The weakness
time,
policy does not... Okay.
It only activates once, exactly. Otherwise, yeah,
Alright.
then we would just keep firing it.
All right, then, look, I like. I mean, who's easier here? Excadrill? Right?
Togekiss, so Excadrill's better offensively, and Togekiss is better defensively. So,
But like, who are they going to target realistically?
they're going after Colossal 100%. Like
100%. Okay, so then you go. Then you probably go with. Togekiss could protect him.
Togekiss can protect
Save
him.
him.
Yeah.
We need him for 2 turns.
Yeah, and you want to just try and KO the Tyranitar?
Yeah. Big kills.
What I'm worried about is if they Dynamax, or they could survive maybe with Light Screen up. It's going to be close, I think. But you are really strong, and they just lost one of their main defensive boosts. So let's see if they Dynamax. They do.
Okay. As predicted. Should have surfed him, man.
I don't think Surf would have done very much damage in the sun, but
Make a crit with the Weavile Surf in the sun.
Right. What did they lead again? Do you remember? Oh, the Duraludon. So Excadrill's
yeah.
looking really strong because Excadrill hits
thing
3
that
of their
looks like a
Pokemon.
building.
Yeah, the building boy. Oh, Protect. That's actually really good for you, I think. Let's see unless they go for Thunder Wave. Oh no. Oh yeah, you're in a good spot, dude.
Yeah, because the Reflect doesn't really matter because we're special attacking.
Exactly, and now
Why do they do it? Shouldn't they know that?
They probably should have known it. They might have been afraid of Weavile. They might not have realized it was Choice Scarf because it does get fighting moves.
All right, do we go with a Follow Me?
Yeah, we're just gonna big Follow Me here.
And then we get our last turn.
Exactly of Dynamax.
How long does Follow Me last? Is it just a one?
Just the one turn.
Okay.
But this is really good because let's say the worst case scenario happens this turn, which is that he lives and he KOs our Togekiss. Because and this is why Dynamax is cool. Is in my opinion better in doubles than singles. All Dynamax moves only hit one Pokemon. So even though Tyranitar is super strong, it can only target. You're forcing it to target Togekiss, which ensures that Colossal will survive.
I see.
If that makes sense. So that's why it's good that he protected here, because now he cannot KO Colossal this turn unless some really weird stuff happens. Let's see what this thing, Thunder Wave. Okay, so that was a little scary, and we're lucky that didn't happen sooner, in my opinion. Because Thunder Wave
Reflect instead of Thunder Wave seemed weird.
I agree. I feel like that would have been a better Thunder Wave turn. So I'm not sure if this will KO, but I think it might survive. Oh wow, it really survived.
Okay. Don't love it.
Don't love that.
But now the field's all green.
The field's all green, which is good. Actually, that's pretty good. Let's see. This is
recycle, guys. Reduce, reuse. Oh, that's gonna big kill.
That's gonna big kill. However, that's actually still good for us because now we get to get Excadrill in for basically for free.
Is it? Okay. So, wait, that makes it
Exactly.
That makes it sandy?
Yeah. So
does this guy not know about our Excadrill?
I guess he doesn't. He saw us bring in Togekiss.
Silly man.
And Lud, so in this matchup, I probably would have brought Gastrodon instead of Togekiss, and then I would have lost. So your decision to bring Togekiss was really good. No, seriously, because we couldn't redirect. So Excadrill now. That sound good to you?
Yeah, big Excadrill. Come on,
big Exy.
What are we gonna do? Weavile?
Yeah, no.
Ice Shard?
No, let's not do that. Cool. So we are small,
but we're super goddamn fast.
We're so fast, and we're very strong.
And well, does Thunder Wave have priority?
It does. However, it doesn't affect Excadrill. So
he's gonna probably use it.
He doesn't really have anything better to do, so he probably will. So what I'm thinking here. Well, what are you thinking here? So both High Horsepower and Iron Head is super effective into Tyranitar. High Horsepower is stronger.
And this is the Colossal. Okay, here's my concern. We don't have a lot of time, but my concern is that he uses the Thunder Wave on Colossal. Then Colossal's slow. Will he still be faster than the Tyranitar?
He's still faster.
Okay, yeah, just kill the Tyranitar.
Yeah, High Horsepower and then Heat Wave. Do you think? Just for we don't have anything better to do.
That hits them both. Yeah, run it. I love a both hitter. That way you don't have to think about it.
Exactly. One less thing to worry about. And
he should know he's gonna die though, right?
He could protect, but it doesn't really save him in the long term, you know.
Doesn't change his outcome.
Yeah, because he just dies next turn, and he won't be Dynamax next turn.
Do you like Thunder Wave being half instead of quarter?
I think they should have changed. Oh my god, they messed up. That was a big mistake in my opinion.
What did they do?
Instead of using Thunder Wave, because Colossal is still super fast now, and that was their main. Like they really needed to slow Colossal down. I guess.
What's his fourth move?
We're gonna find out because it didn't go first. It's probably Foul Play. Oh, that's interesting.
What does that do?
That uses our attack stat. That does a lot of damage, is what it does.
What the heck? That's a filthy move.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
But he should be a dead man, yeah?
It depends.
He did a little over half with Heat Wave. Shouldn't Heat Wave pretty much kill, I think, right?
I think it will live one more because of the stupid. This is why this Pokemon's so annoying if you don't get rid of it right away, because it just sits there and like it has an item that okay, that's good. It has an item that extends the duration of the light screen and the
I see.
So which one of these do you want gone right now?
The Grimmsnarl.
The Grimmsnarl. I agree. So there's two ways we can go about this. We can do the 100% safe way, which is Iron Head and then Heat Wave, or that's like your best bets. Or we can Rock Slide, which will KO both. But we'd have to hit two 90% accurate moves on Grimmsnarl. However,
run it. I love it.
Because if we
two double hitters,
yeah,
Heat Wave and run it.
Yeah,
ooh, easy.
Because the thing is,
baby.
Rock Slide gives us a chance to flinch. We hit the first two. Okay, that's really good. Burn. Oh, we hit them both. Lud, you're natural.
You just gotta run it, man.
And I don't think Duraludon can KO us.
That did nothing to Duraludon.
It's okay. We did it for the flinch chance. Okay, wow. That's hex.
He's just gonna kill.
He's not gonna do anything.
What is he doing? Why did he do that? Why didn't he kill the Excadrill?
He probably didn't expect Grimmsnarl to go down, or he thought that we'd target the...
Was he banking foul play?
I don't know what he was... Yeah, I think he was banking foul play there.
Okay.
So what we don't want to see here is Excadrill. The other two are fine. Excadrill would be the worst, but I think if he had Excadrill, he would have brought... Oh, it's so over. Oh, I feel bad. All right, let's take us home.
Don't feel bad. All right, I think right here it'd be great to kill him.
Yeah, you want to use so high horsepower is super effective
yeah.
on Duraludon. The others are not great. You want to use that?
I love high horsepower on Duraludon.
And then
else that guy's not gonna fall.
You want to just run it?
Heat wave, sure.
Yeah,
make sure
it's the
really
best.
bury his body in.
Yeah, and we still have Weavile on the. Oh, he forfeited. Very nice, very nice.
Easy way to less clicks on our fingers. All right.
Yeah, saves us some. He was thinking about
our
the
own
long.
PP.
He was playing the long game. He didn't want to take hand damage or anything.
Okay, so that team was filthy against them.
Yeah, so that's the way it's supposed to work. Trick Room again is kind of the one exception, but honestly, we came pretty close. We definitely came pretty close.
Yeah, I think the Trick Room, and I'll say it, was held back by you. We would have toasted him. Okay?
And I appreciate that you we're still so gracious as to play with me, even though you're wearing some weights, roughly.
All right, I like it. I like that team. It's filthy.
Cool. So yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end this this video. But thank you so much for being on here with me. I
appreciate it.
Yeah. I've got a ton of I have a ton of other teams as well. So if you like ever wanted to come on again, of course, I'm sure the viewers would love to have you back. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, let us know down below. And Lud, do you want to plug anything? Do you want people to
sub to Wolf? Sub to Wolf. All right, let's get this guy. If you know that 55% of people who watch your videos aren't sub to you.
I did not know that.
It's a real stat. It's a real stat.
Yeah.
It just hurts my feelings.
Yeah. I feel hurt. Wow, this is a terrible way to end this video. I feel so bad now.
Okay, never mind. Wait, it's 54. It's 54%. You're good. You're good.
All right.
All right, bud, thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks so much, dude. Yeah. Guys, check out Ludwig. Drink water. It's important. And yeah, see you later for the next video. Peace.